guys, Dave in Texas here, and look what we got in front of us today. Man, what a beautiful guitar. And this guy stole it from Guitar Center, was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's a PRS obviously, right? But look at the custom work they did with this binding they did and clear wood, you know. Oh man, it's just a beauty. And for some reason the guy didn't like it or got upset with it or something. I don't think he could afford it. He probably went and spent the money, got it, and then his wife goes, "Take that back, that's $3,000 or whatever it was." And that's maybe what happened, okay? But my friend here is lucky enough to own it now. Say hello, introduce yourself.
I'm Tom Sless. Nice
Cool.
to meet y'all.
Cool. I also have a Martin we're going to be working on in the videos here in a little while, but that's probably going to be a little later video. But I want to do this for y'all today because this is like an excellent example to show of a guitar being set up, especially a PRS. And we only get, I would say 1 in 10 PRSs come in, you know? And it's just that, what you call it, no one wants to turn loose of them long enough to have them set up. Right? I try to explain to them, well, we'll try to do it the same day if it's at all possible. You know, usually it's going to be 2 or 3 days, so they have to leave it. They don't want to do that because it's their baby, you know?
Right.
Which I can understand that, you know? I got baby guitars too. I mean, you couldn't pull my ES3, my Epiphone ES339 out of my hands. I love that thing. It's my stereo, it's my go-to guitar. You know, it's got stereo, it's got everything on it. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and cut these strings off, get rid of those. Never keep old strings. Now somebody said, what do you do with all those old strings? Like, throw them away. What do I do with old strings? Tell you. It's got a locking type tuner on it, which I love these types. They're on top, guys. Let me make sure I can show you all this stuff. I'm kind of excited about this guitar, so I need to slow down a little bit and show you what I'm doing here. Okay? So anyway, it's got a special locking type tuner. You can see this? No, you can't. I'm just going to switch it around. Okay, look. Okay. Now you can see it. No, you can't. You still can't. Let me get in focus. Of course, I'll edit all this out. Anyway, you can see, guys, this little part here is what you turn to get them loose. Not underneath here like most of them. Up here. Makes it very simple to do. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start doing this eraser job on his frets. And what this does, guys, it takes off the miniature microscopic scratches that are on his frets from his strings. It will not take out these indentions. That's not what erasers do. It's not what they're meant to do. They're meant to polish these frets back up to make them last longer, to be less abrasive to his strings, and to be easier to play. All right, now I'm taking a 240 grit eraser. It's not 240 grit sandpaper, trust me. It's less than that. So it takes off just microscopic bits of metal. I mean microscopic. Okay? I'm not going to do all these frets and bore the crap out of y'all on the video. But once we've done this with the abrasive, right? The abrasive one, we go back and take a 1200 polishing eraser and we polish them up like this. So when you take your finger across it, it's nice and smooth like glass again. Except for the, you know, deep indentions that are in it from playing. That's what you want. Like I said, it makes your strings last longer, your frets last longer, makes your playing easier. All these ones that have really bad micro scratches in them that have been compounded by whatever strings they're using, you'll hear a grit sound to it as you're pulling the strings. It was like a crackling if you actually zoom in on that sound or try to isolate that sound, like with a good recording system. Try to, you know, separate it. You hear this kind of sound. That's the strings going across the frets themselves. It's not a good sound. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do for you to bore the crap out of you. But anyway, do the rest of the frets. Okay, I'll come back and we're gonna oil this puppy up because it's been a while since he oiled it. So hang in there. All right, so we put the linseed oil on a couple of minutes ago. And we're gonna let that soak in for about 10 minutes and give it a chance to get all that wood nice and oiled up to increase its life, right? Because what we don't want to happen, we don't want these frets to start, we don't want the wood to start shrinking on us, because it's going to make these tangs on the outside of these frets stick out and cut into his hands, right? Take your hands and run down the sides like that. You can barely feel them, but you can feel them.
Right.
Well, 2-3 years from now, if you don't continue to oil your board, you're going to really feel them. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
And when those get exposed, your biggest worry is popped frets. Okay? Because when you expose the tangs, those frets are the next thing to pop. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can see the little line that comes down.
Yeah,
You know?
I see- yeah,
that's
it's
the
sitting in
tang. Yeah. But not a problem yet. So you got, it's in time. Just keep remember every 2 months oil your fretboard. So we're gonna cut away and let this thing do its thing and come back to it. And next steps, check all the hardware, make sure it's all nice and tight and where it belongs, okay? Look in all you want. Okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna wipe off the excess. As you can see, not much came off. Just the,
So it's soaked in a lot.
yeah, that's just the metal from his frets coming off. Flakes of it, the micro flakes. But it soaked it up nice and good. So there we are with that. Now, also his tuners are very loose. So I'm gonna do, guys, after put strings back on it, we're going to go ahead and, tighten up his tuners, but that's after the strings go on. So I have to fight with them, okay? So, very next step, as you know, I'm gonna check the relief on this guitar. If I got the right scale, I think I do. Maybe not. Oh, I don't. I didn't think I did. This is a different scale than everybody else's. Next thing you do, if you don't have the right scale, you do this. And look down that neck. And it is just slightly bowed. As in, like this.
Mm-hmm.
Which it shouldn't be. Try this again. Guys, this thing's got a wrong bowing, I think. It's on one side though. It's just so slight. It's not going to affect the play at all on this. It may cause some fret buzzing, but we'll adjust that out with this bridge. Okay? So the very next step we're going to do is put the strings on this thing. Okay? And well, before I do that, I'll do one more thing. I'll check his truss rod. Make sure it's in functioning condition. I always do that. And with this guitar, I know already it's going to be working. But also, if I can't get that thing to not fret buzz and get the right radius on that, what the hell have they done? Guys, look at this. I'm looking at acorn nut, the kind that Gibson uses. Look at here. Yeah, hold on to that. See this? Acorn nut. Perfect. So smart to do this. I mean, I was wondering when they were going to do this. Gibson did it years ago. Let's see where my tools are. I can still find them. It's been a while. But the thing is, guys, that particular type of nut, they don't tear up like you would with an Allen wrench. And an Allen wrench can tear up pretty quick and pretty easily. For different sizes that you come across, just hope they gave me enough room to work in this thing with. Not with that one for sure. Nope, they didn't. They did not give me enough room. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, this one's got it, but not much. Okay, it is adjustable, right? I can't do it very much on adjustment. Let's just try something here. I may have to get a pair of needle nose in here to do this with, because I don't want to cut a hole up here for it. Do you have the case this came with? Does it have the tool with it?
I don't think so.
over the years. I don't think that tool. I don't think I have it still.
Okay.
This is the case it came with, but I don't have it.
All right, no problem. It's working. Your nut's working. I can see it. Damn, this thing's responsive too. Just a little bit of turn, I can see it starting. Okay. There's something I can get in there with anything else but that one. And it's not the right one. See, it can't be this long, but this is what Gibson, this is pretty typical. But PRS, like I said, 1 of 10 come in the shop, so I don't have one. I'll have to order that after the day. Make sure you got somebody to take care of your PRS. I'll tell you what a beautiful guitar. Okay, I'm gonna put some brand new 10s on this guitar too.
Nice.
Alright, some Diodarias.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're gonna like these. Okay. I'm gonna over tighten that. Put that where it belongs. And I've got a semi-new shipment of strings that came in. So we're not using old packaged strings. Not too many people have seen one of these. Guys, this is what luthier shops use for strings. You buy these like 5 boxes to a case. They come with 25 sets of strings. But what's nice about it is these strings have just got one large loop in them, okay? They're not bound up with 5 or 6 turns, and that way they stay nice and straight. See that?
Wow.
Isn't that nice?
And they're just color coded based on.
Uh-huh. Their
That's-
gauge. So,
That's really nice.
yeah, they don't tear up these bound strings. You know what I'm saying? Because you put too many loops in those and let them sit for 4 or 5 years in a box, it breaks them down. There's no way, 2 ways around it. It's going to break them down. Okay, I need green and silver. Most people aren't willing to pay $100 a box for strings. I go through these things pretty fast. It's silver. Also, what's good, if you break one string, you don't have to break up a set. Just grab one string.
That's true.
And a lot of times when I'm doing Floyd Roses, I have a lot of trouble with that E string, that high E string, setting it up on Floyd Rose and breaking it off. So, this takes care of that little issue. Now, let's get this thing strung up. Because I am really excited about hearing this thing play, And I've got a professional musician that owns this, who's going to really show us what it's all about playing guitar. And we're going to set this up nice and fast for him. I think it's already set up pretty fast.
I'd say.
Is it already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Now, the question is, how do you want this thing to be strung? You want it speed wrapped,
I usually just.
or you want to do drop tuning?
Oh, I do normal tuning. Yeah. I don't
No
do-
drop tuning, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I usually just pull it all the way through there almost until there's just a little bit, like to there, and then
I
I lock
gotcha.
the tuner.
I'll just start right there. Like that. And wrap it. Yeah, almost full turn. There's a full turn on it now. Okay. Well, not yet. All right. Does that look pretty good, or you want less string?
That's fine. I usually clip it off anyway. You mean at the top there?
No, on the spindle. I can
Yeah.
always drop it back. It's only got like a 1 turn on it.
No, that's fine. Those locking tuners work real well.
Okay,
They,
good
just, they
deal.
hold it in place real great.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Yeah. I mean, even to get down to like a drop D, there's still
Uh-huh.
enough give there.
Good.
Those
Good deal.
tuners, yeah, they're like the best.
Well, I can sure get it close when I cut it like that.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I don't do anything. Either E or E flat. That's it.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Look at this guitar though, guys. Huh? I'm recording, yes. So I'm gonna do finish stringing this up, right? And then we're gonna do some setups on these pickups. And if you other fine adjustments as we do those, I'll show you that too. Hold on there. Just got through setting up this beautiful little PRS. What do you think about the setup? Is it all right?
Feels beautiful. Thanks, Dave.
Cool.
It's like feels like new.
Cool. And I want you to introduce yourself.
My name's Tom Sless. I'm an Americana artist based here in Fort Worth, and put out my first album last year, California Dream, and just recently finished some new recordings for an EP to come out this year, 2021.
Cool.
And excited about that.
How do they buy your album, your EP? How do they buy it?
Yeah, you can find California Dream anywhere there is music, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, or yeah, so if you catch me at one of my shows around Fort Worth, or I'm actually going to be in Nashville next week as well in March, wherever I am, you can buy CDs from me, or check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere there is music. The album's California Dream. And,
Cool.
And like I said, more music coming this year as well.
Okay, what about, you're going to be in what, Nashville?
Going to Nashville
Where?
next week. I'm going to be in the heart of Nashville. I'm going to be playing at Live Oak on Demumbrian. I'm going to be playing at the Up Rooftop Lounge in the Gulch on March 5th, and a couple other places. And I'm just looking to, I'm going to be exploring the city and catching some shows. So
Cool.
anyone who's
cool.
out in Nashville, I'd love to meet you.
Good deal. Make sure to see him, guys. You guys out there watch my show
Yeah.
in Nashville, go see him. Okay?
Yeah.
He's okay. Let's hear your guitar sound. Let's do your
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, here, let's put this. Uh-oh. Is that me coming loose here?
Oh, that's the plan. Wow.
I don't know what's
What's going on? Hold on, guys. Wow.
It's not me, is it?
I thought you was the amp.
There we go. Yeah, let's try one of these.
I'm losing it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it feels like this cable. maybe.
It's the cable. I'm sorry, guys. Keep playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I sing? Can I sing? Can I sing?
Yeah.
That's my song. Let me tune this
Do
up.
it, dude. Sing. Sing.
All right, yeah. Here,
I apologize for the microphone, but we'll do our best.
for sure. This is a song called "The Boot" that's coming out this year.
Cool.
Have you ever been stoned off your whole frickin' ass? Stranded deep in the couch, sinking further and fast. Yesterday that was me, all alone with a chain. Till my baby came home, started screaming my name. So you like to get high, so you like to smoke weed. Do you do anything that a woman could need? Don't you open that mouth, not to talking to you. If you don't quit getting high, you're gonna get the boo. Yeah.
Yeah, god damn. Son, you are an artist par excellence.
Thank you. Thank
Guys, you
Dave.
gotta go see this guy and get his LP, his EP.
Yeah, come see me anywhere around Texas. I'm playing more shows as it gets warmer out, and I'm excited to be just here and playing music, and it's a lot
Cool.
of fun. Thanks for
Cool.
Dave for this awesome guitar. Now I can rock it out.
Okay, dope. Say goodbye.
All right, see y'all later.
Okay, guys, any questions, give me a holler. Dave in Texas. Bye.